Yes, it is my 47th birthday. That's right. I go by many names. I go by many ages according to online websites that try to defame me. And today, we're gonna celebrate the birthday by the way, doing a Q&A session, but also, go to the Twitter. Go to Twitter. Because I will grant one lucky person a wish. Simply reply with the wish and the most liked may get chosen, maybe. I'm probably gonna scam you though. But that's pretty much it. Alright, Q&A. Let's answer some of the Q&A now. How is Ascendance of a Bookworm performance? It's actually doing decent. But the thing is, we only have one episode out. The second episode just got published 52 minutes ago. And it is definitely like not a show that's gonna carry. But there's like a very hardcore audience that cares about this show. Therefore, it's not on that Monogatari level of badness, but it's also, it's not really good either. It's just kind of meh. But like, I'll take meh over Monogatari. I haven't dropped Monogatari, remember. Don't worry about it. We're still gonna watch that shit on my own time. How big is my D? Ask your fucking mother. Settle down. Settle down. All right. Is that actually your age? What's my social security number? Ask some real fucking questions, you fucking retards. Who is best quintuplet and why is it Itsuki? Itsuki is the most unnecessary, unimportant character in the quintessential quintuplets. Her own little character arc in the movie as we conclude the series, as we realize that she had a different dad, is beyond retarded and adds nothing to the plot. Random creepy ass unk pulls up in order to create solidarity and, you know, unification amongst the sister. Literally nothing burger. She also from the beginning was the biggest hater of our main character Futaro, the Giga Chad. And she also never was affectionate. It's like she was there, but she didn't even participate in the harem shit. Not only that, she's actually retarded and has the IQ of perhaps a monkey. And she wants to be a teacher beyond that. Simply why? What's her motivation? Because her mom was a teacher, so she wants to be a teacher. She's about to ruin an entire generation's worth of education for children because of her selfish wish that she's not even good at. I hope she gets fired. She was fucking pointless. Best character? Maybe it's Miku. I don't know. How was my day today, Nolan? A lot of people keep saying my name is Nolan because there's a website. Remember the Triggy Senpai drama shit? People are like, yo, there's like this website and this guy's name is Nolan Richards or something. Now it's turned to Sun Wukong. Now it's into Triggy's daddy. There's a lot of different names. My day has just gotten started. How many languages can I speak? Fluently? 2. Korean and English. There's some scuffed, you know, Japanese and Spanish here and there, right? Been wondering why is my head darker at one spot than the other? This question is almost as bad as, are you actually 47? So this is how hair grows, right? Like hair grows like, you know? And I have black hair. So like after I dye the hair and it grows, right? It's gonna like... These can't be real questions. These can't be real questions. Farming the birthday? Absolutely. For Black Clover, am I gonna react when the anime is airing or will I catch up? So... Black Clover is a very peculiar situation. I've been really thinking about what I'm gonna do. The reason I'm hesitant right now is because of a potential Kaka TV3, a third channel that I was gonna make. And the point of the third channel, or even the second channel, is what? The second channel was an experiment to cover different types of content. Not anime content, but cartoon content, English dub content. But if I focus on just one topic and scale off of that, what's gonna happen? Pretty good results. And that's probably the only way that I thought it was going to be possible to farm shows like One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, and so on. These battle shonen that I'm not able to cover in my main channel. Why can't I cover in the main channel? Because of my main channel is so fragmented and it's so difficult to round up everybody. So it's actually better to start a new channel, do every opening reaction, and pop off like that, like I did for the second channel. But recently, I've realized, especially with the Dragon Ball trailer reaction announcements, the Black Clover trailer reaction announcements, and even JoJo's, I'm starting to realize we have actually grown enough to a point where the main channel can actually handle these battle shonen content. I mean, look at Jujutsu Kaisen as well. So I have now grown big enough where I don't need to rely on a brand new channel for just to main Battle Shonen. I'm carefully thinking about, okay, Black Clover probably coming back this fall. I've done the calculations. We need to start around spring to cover it kind of on like a daily-ish basis to get there. Right now, I'm just kind of very locked in with obviously JoJo's and Ascendance to get that shit ready for spring. But once that's done, Black Clover probably will happen on the main channel. I don't know. It's gonna be tricky, but it's smart to definitely capitalize on when season 2 comes back in fall. It would be stupid not to capitalize on that. How built am I? Ask your sister. What is the best weekly enjoy-wise and not performance-wise? Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen just so fucking fun. It's unreal. Oshinoku also is very fun to me because of like the Classroom of the Elite vibes we're having in the new season, as well as a lot of meta references to like content creation that I can refer to or like relate to. But JJK and Oshinoku definitely are very fun shows that I look forward to. Doesn't mean that I don't enjoy like Face Strange Fake or Freerun and stuff, but when I really think about it, like, I don't know, the JJK marathon and me just really consolidating all my knowledge and being sweaty about it, I just get so much more out of it. Maybe it'd be the same case if I was that sweaty towards some other shows too, but it's just so fun. What is my gym routine? Upper lower split. Basically, you just hit your upper body, chest, back, shoulders, triceps, biceps, right? And then lower body. And then you rest, and then upper lower rest, upper lower rest. The goal is to hit 2 to 3 times frequency of your muscle groups per week. 2 times is probably good enough. I said at a time we're trying to be a male VTuber. What made you not follow the path ultimately? Niji-sanji imploded. I put my application up to be the next Niji-sanji male VTuber talent. That was when the Niji-sanji drama, like Kuro-sanji, like Black Company drama, holy fucking... Now, I did get rejected too, right? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I had the offer and I just pulled out. No, I got rejected. Now, I will say that like my Niji-sanji application, the 5-minute interview, actually got viewed. Many people, 5-minute interview, you know, video doesn't even get clicked on. So I kind of passed the first stage, but beyond that also is when that's when I also was like on the precipice of really breaking out in terms of viewership. And after I realized that it's better, like I have more motion now, and I think that no matter what kind of corporate backing I have as a VTuber, what I have here is way more profitable, way more like I have more authority, I have more autonomy, I can choose to do whatever I want, I have more freedom, I have less restrictions. Like I honestly couldn't ask for more. I have no intentions of being a corporate VTuber. I have no intentions of being corporate backing. It's just gonna be just indie shit posting, community related content. What's my anime this season so far? Jujutsu Kaisen. Unironically. That shit is fucking crazy right now. Like, and the Culling Games hasn't even started. That's the craziest part. Like the Zenin Clan Massacre was chills, unironically. So fucking good. Even the first intro. Some of the other really highlight shows definitely are Face Strange Fake though. Freerun. Freerun's kind of chill though. I think Face Strange Fake and Oshinoku are really making moves. Freerun is kind of chilling. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in this next coming arc because they have a big arc plan to kind of like finish off the second season before they get to this quote-unquote El Dorado arc. Apparently the City of Gold is supposed to be fucking insane, but they're covering that, saving that for maybe like a movie or like season 3 content. So I'm excited to see how they're going to finish strong with Freerun. But Face Strange Fake, JJK, Oshinoku, they are headliner animes. They're just built different. They're so fun. It brings all the attention. That's it. What's my top 5 anime? Don't have a list. Yes, I am. Have I finished Attack on Titan? No. Attack on Titan is very weird because I watched the anime back in the day, but I also never finished the actual thing. A lot of people remember some of my Attack on Titan reactions. I'm kind of saving that for the future when I can farm that in a different time. So Attack on Titan reaction is definitely on the line. It's going to be kind of questionable performance though. It'd be very interesting because like season 1 content, I'll kind of have like some hindsight of what happens in the future and it'll be a different watch through. But at the same time, rewatch reactions suffer, so we'll have to see. With the live action, the One Piece doing good, have I considered going back to the anime? No. Already, there's too many projects. One Piece can just chill. It doesn't really matter. Live action, I'm going to farm that shit and add to my arsenal. If I were to start One Piece reactions, I'd probably start from Zoe and Whole Cake Island. Dressrosa is kind of where I left off, so that'd be a good place to start. I'm also excited to see what's gonna happen with Wit Studios, the One Piece remake. I don't even know what the fuck's going on with that shit. They've been planning on teasing that. Would I watch Alice in Borderland? I will watch anything, as long as people ask for it. The main channel's identity is not just anime reactions. It is literally anything and everything that my audience want. You vote, I do a video, and it does well, fuck it, we go in. It's that simple. Who is my favorite VTuber? I don't really watch any VTubers. Don't really have any. I'd be LARPing if I said I had a favorite VTuber. Alicia X Life. She's my favorite VTuber. Am I hyped for the Eminence movie? That shit is a scam and it's never fucking coming out. Do I like coffins of Andy and Lele? I don't know, other than incest memes. Was there an increase in Patreon because of it? Because of what? Did I do link click? I haven't even seen it. We're waiting for link click. We're gonna do link click prep during summer. This fall, link click season 3 is coming out. So season 1 and season 2 content will be covered days before season 3 comes out, just like what we always do. My Dane's doing okay. Unk, I look good for my age? That's what your mother said too. Bake Rioplay did make 3K at least? That is sad. Did I know there's a 9-minute OVL, the alternate? Yeah, UBW, I know there's like this 9-minute alternate ending. Not gonna lie, I don't really give a fuck. I genuinely don't give a fuck, and I'm too lazy, but maybe we could cover it. Maybe. How tall am I? 5'10". What made me start doing reaction content? Too many garbage reactions on YouTube. So I decided, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Also, when I'm working a white-collar software engineering job, and I see retards that literally say nothing and make my salary in a month, I decided, if these fucking idiots can do it, so can I. So I did. Favorite isekai anime so far? ReZero. I can't tell you Asian because you have so many... What? Itsuki is so fucking mid. True. What am I doing? OnlyFans collab with Nicholas Light? It's coming. Can you get a discount on Patreon? No. You can beg for like someone to gift you a Patreon sub though. Who's my favorite Joe Bros right now? Dyer? Stroheim? What was the other top head? Flathead? Wamu. Those characters are so compelling. Those characters are so honorable, so fun, so righteous. Those are the characters I really enjoy. Zeppeli was fun too. But Dyer, the way that he pulled up and just like... Speedwagon obviously too. But Dyer had such a crazy fucking... Like, the amount that he showed up and the impact, the last thing he did, man, when he died and his Thundercross split attack and his head is on the fucking rose petals and he shoots the rose and says... and he got that hit on Dio, that was chills. That was so fucking good. Joseph probably enjoyed that more than Jonathan because of how much I enjoy Joseph. What else is there? That's it so far. Favorite movie? I don't know. Chainsaw Man movie in 100 meters was really fucking crack recently though. Favorite JoJo's episode so far? Loki could be the Stroheim episode. The one where he's fighting Santana and sacrifice himself. That was crazy. Dio versus Dyer also. That shit went fucking hard with the Thundercross split attack. Jonathan versus Bruford and those honorable death and Zeppeli's sacrifice too. Those are really great. Where's Pikachu-sama? Pikachu is dead. Womp womp. Go check out the Jammy Uwu video for explanations on that. Why don't I post YouTube shorts on my channel? I think that YouTube shorts can be done well if you're like light novel historian, but if you're like me, it's a terrible idea. YouTube shorts is a way to get cheap views to inflate your ego, but at the same time, it doesn't really convert into long form content audience. These people are simply scrolling on shorts through a different set of algorithm. The algorithm is not dependent on your community. It's simply just picking up on trends. It's just major tourist stuff. It's kind of like TikTok. You don't really create a community there. It's just an advertisement board that you get lucky to be in. It's kind of like Twitter too, right? YouTube, the game, is long-form content, audience retention, and community building. The more that you do shorts, the more you fragment the audience as a sub-count, you know, splits into separate people coming in. New people are subscribing, but they don't watch the long-form content. I put up long-form content out that they don't watch. It's bad signals. I tried this before in the past. It's a terrible idea. Better to separate it, to have a separate shorts-only channel, or just TikTok, where I handle stuff like that. Overall, I don't really have any confidence or any investment into short form content, especially for someone like me. I think it's pointless, but other content creators like Ellen Historian, they definitely do well with the short form content, and it actually kind of builds onto their community building experience. Yeah. So different content strategies for different types of people with different goals. Favorite new OS soundtrack this season? Probably could be Hansa's soundtrack. So it's gonna be Face Strange Fake soundtracks, definitely. It's the Prelati, Francesca Francois Prelati, Hiroki Sauna soundtrack goes fucking hard, and as well as Hansa Cervantes, the Spanish guitar flamenco stuff goes fucking hard. There's also Jujutsu Kaisen, the scene where Maki is versus the Hei, like the piano jazz shit that's popping off when Ranta is like dying as like Jinichi is like aura farming. That soundtrack is also fucking peak. Do I know what birthday cake I'll be eating? In about 4 hours and a half, I will find out. My girl is coming over with a birthday cake and we're gonna go for sushi, and then we'll see what happens. If I were to move to Canada for work reasons, which major city do you think would be the best to live in? So, if it's Toronto or Vancouver or bust, basically is the sentiment here. But also at the same time, these major cities are very expensive, so you need to have some good work opportunities lined up. If you're a single person making around the 100 figures, 120k Canadian dollars a year, that's a pretty comfortable position to be at. If you have family, then it gets kind of, tricky, right? I think that as a single person, I mean, rent in Vancouver, right? Like my apartment, it's about like $1,750 per month, and I got lucky for this. Basically, I got in during a time when COVID was happening, and a lot of the landlords were very desperate because a lot of people were moving outside of the city, right? They're moving back home, they're no longer in the city. So I got really lucky here and locked in a price. A lot of the other rents here kind of go for like $2,000 for this kind of rooms. These apartments, like a one bedroom, like this is like a one bedroom apartment. If you're making like 60k, it's gonna be difficult. It's not impossible, but it's like you won't really enjoy most of things. You also have to think about like car payments, right? So in Vancouver and Toronto, you don't need a car. Everything is walkable in public transit. So 70k is doable for a single person. It's just you won't really have many room for breathing. I feel like 100k, 120k is kind of like the ballpark where you can like pay for. You don't really think about the money as much. You don't really care about how much you're purchasing dinner or how much they cost. And on top of that, you can actually start saving, which is the biggest part, that you can like invest into your tax-free savings account, your RRSP, your birth home savings account, these tax sheltered accounts, right? And then beyond that, I feel like 200k beyond is kind of like just, money is kind of irrelevant, assuming your lifestyle doesn't creep, right? Like my workflow has been like new grad salary, 60, 70k. Enough promotions, you stay at the company for a while, you clear 6 figures. Content creation now is way north of 6 figures of that. Definitely in a privileged position, but you don't know how long this shit's gonna last. Basically, TLDR, save a lot of money. Don't inflate your lifestyle. And if you're gonna move, Vancouver or Toronto, and if you're gonna penny pinch, don't come here. My opinion on Nino Nakano's character development, Nino, she was a tsundere ass bitch who got robbed after confessing. Imagine doing all that and losing. What's my 3 favorite anime genres? Battle shonen, isekai, seinen. I feel like seinen and battle shonen is kind of let's I don't know. Let's just combine battle shonen and seinen together. So then the third pick would be, honestly, rom-com is really fun. Rom-com in spicy situations leads to a lot of very interesting commentary videos. Can someone's channel grow a sizable audience by just doing trailer reactions? Yes. But what's the goal? Trailer reactions, fun. A lot of them will get demonetized. You did gacha trailers, that's fine. If you're a gacha content creator, to supplement your channel with gacha trailers is a great idea. But what's your revenue stream? Do you have a Patreon? What other content do you make? Because a lot of these openings, gacha trailer reactions, these are it's like tourist content. It doesn't really create a community. These are things that you do to invite people in and then to deliver some experience. But if you don't have that, it's kind of just wasted opportunity. How much weed do I have to smoke to become indifferent to monkeys on the internet as you are? About 4 weeds a day. Speaking of Monogatari, would you rather Senjogara or Hanakawa? Neither. What is my favorite pathway from Lord of the Mysteries Donghua, and why is it a demoness? There's not enough pathways that has been mentioned enough for me to really invest in one. I think the seer is very cool. I definitely wouldn't want to be type of combatants. But low-key, Demoness Sect, the Assassin Guild, they have some crazy powers. I probably would go that way, from what I've known so far. Are Nazi misunderstood according to JoJo history? So, Stroheim is probably the best caricature of a Nazi you could have by hiding away the genocide. The worst he's done is kill off the Mexican people that he put in a cage after asking who wants to die first, and he saved the kid, and it was righteous in that way. So Stroheim, again, even though he's a Nazi, you never really see the Nazi shit that's happening regarding the Jews. So already you don't see any of that, and then you only see the best sides of him being an honorable, prideful person that takes self-accountability. So how could you not like that character, right? So it's a tricky situation where you have such an evil incarnate that actually is showing the best sides, and then you realize, damn, this person is actually kind of compelling, and that's why the writing is so good. It's this dichotomy of good and evil, that good people can do bad things and the bad people can do good things. I love those characters. Have I been to Korea? Yes, I'm born there. Is Canada a good place to live there as a foreigner? So I made a tweet the other day. So Hassan was asking, why do people not live in Canada? Why do they just go to America? Because Canada, Vancouver, and Toronto, for example, we have the housing market cost that competes with San Francisco, America. Vancouver was rated the 4th most expensive, unaffordable housing markets in the world. Okay? But beyond that, the salary. The salary doesn't even keep up. So at least in America, the housing prices are similar, if not less. I think Canada is more expensive. But the salaries and the opportunities for jobs is so high that you can actually keep up with it. In Canada, you get fucked. Imagine playing the same game, and the market, the same price, but you have a 50% minus gold income, permanent debuff. That's what it's like living in Canada. So think for yourself, okay? It's fucked. If you're a content creator like me and you're not dependent on Canadian companies, then it doesn't matter. I get to enjoy the privilege. But if you're a 9-to-5, office worker, I don't know about that, man. How is the sentence of a bookworm performance doing? It's good and good enough. My favorite food? I don't know. I like a lot of foods. Sushi, fucking pizza, hot dogs, fast food, fried chicken. I like any type of food. Can you grant me the knowledge and secrets of the world, O great king? No one cares about you but yourself. And the moment that you realize this, the more that you can just be yourself. Which Ben 10 series is the best? They all have their moments. Alien Force is kind of iconic. I don't know if I have a definitive... I think every part, OG, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse has done its roles and entertained me in ways that other series couldn't, right? So it's kind of hard to really compare all different four. I think you could compare Alien Force and Ultimate Alien though. But the other, I don't know. Why is my name Caw-Caw TV? Caw-Caw is the noise of a crow. Night Crow was the guild that I was in a mobile game called Seven Knights, and I ran that guild like a shadow leader during the good old days. And Caw-Caw was the tag that a lot of people would have because Night Crow would be NC, and I didn't like that guild tag, NC something. A lot of the other people were saying NC, haha, it's just nice. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna make my own guild brand. So I said Caw-Caw. So it'd be Caw-Caw, but my name would be Caw-Caw, Caw-Caw. Everyone else would be like Caw-Caw and then IGN. And now, ever since that, it's kind of like an homage and a reference to the good old days. If people want Gintama, I'll react. Haikyuu? People don't really want Haikyuu in this channel, so we're kind of cooked. I'm an ass man. Am I nicer to chat monkeys these days? I think I have been. Any anime I regret I can't watch or regret I've already watched? Probably like Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, the battle shonen I can't cover in this channel. When will I do the right-wing grifts? I don't. I do right-wing grift and I do left-wing grift and I do centrist grift. Because I'm able to think in so many different ways without being bound to a political spectrum. People call me a fence sitter, people call me a right-wing Nazi, people call me a leftist cuck. If I'm getting shit on from every side, then I'm doing something good. Do I point out bald? Because I don't know, it's just bald. Bald, bro. Favorite Data Live spirit or character? Kurumi. Tobichi Origami. How do I decide passion projects? And will be a compilation. Yeah, it's just compilations, right? So I just look at the viewership of like how well the videos are doing. If it's really doing well, then I'm gonna keep doing. And if it's doing bad, then I'm like, all right, we gotta stop. And I'm just gonna wrap everything up, and it's gonna be season uploads. That's how it goes. What do I think myself out of 10? A hard 6.9 out of 10. Gaming content? I doubt it. Too much reaction content to do. What type of woman is my type? A bunch of different answers went through my head, and I just realized that every one of them would get cancelled, so nah. Your mom. Who's my favorite anime baddie? Malty from Shield Hero is a very interesting one. Cause she's so fucking hot. But I hate her character. I just wish she was a better character. Cause her design is so nice. But then she's a fucking bitch. So it's toxic there. Lisa's got it going. Malty's mom. How about that? Queen Melroy whatever. Oh, she's great. She's a fucking baddie. What else is there? What other characters really are there? Are there any crazy baddies? JJK has no baddies. JJK's biggest baddie is a fucking incestual pedophile groomer who's also a hyper-capitalist. Maybe he's great, but like... What animes have we been watching recently that's got some baddies in it, bro? Oh, Miyako! Face Strange Fake Secretaries. Orlando Secretary? Or Orlando Secretary and fucking Faldius' Secretary. They're great. They're great. When will I watch Anime House? Kind of waiting on that. No pressure. Will I watch DBZ Abridged? Probably not. Now that I'm watching live action, yeah, I'm down for live action content as long as people want it. So we'll test it, we'll ask, and we'll poll and see if people want it or not. What was more enjoyable, New Gate or Failure Frame? Failure Frame. Black Clover, why not do a batch of 6 to 12 episodes in the main channel and daily in the third channel? No, you're splitting the fucking content. What are you doing? Why would you do this on the main channel and then kill that fucking viewership and cannibalizing the audience there and then pump out some episodes in the third channel? No. Why would you do that? Femboy or Tomboy? Femboy Tom Girl. What anime am I most hyped for this year? Probably ReZero Season 4. Thank you, both, for the 13 months. What's my favorite harem anime? 100 Girlfriends is really fun. If Data Live counts as a harem anime, it might be Data Live. Do I enjoy Gunnar animes? If you can't tell from my reactions, then you're kinda lost. Favorite aspect of JoJo so far? The honor and the respect between Bruford and Jonathan. Shit like that. Stroheim sacrificing himself versus Santana. Stuff like that. The battle between men and the sanctity of the duel being worshipped. Not some pussy ass LARPing fucking, fucking Saber versus Lancer from VA0. Bunch of fucking pussies. They deserve to get murked by Kiritsugu. But the testosterone-filled manly men crying tears for each other out of just pure respect is goddamn. Favorite dropped anime? I don't know. Favorite MILF? Lisa's kind of got it going on right now. Miyako's great for Moshinoku. Soul Leveling live action? We'll probably check it out. We'll probably have to check it out. Favorite Servant and Fate right now? Mr. Black, because how mysterious he is. I don't know what he's about. And he's very interesting. He feels kind of like Caster to an extent in Fate Zero. Or I feel like people are going to have to like all gang up on Mr. Black. His veil of fog, I don't know what he's doing. I feel like he's not a bad person. He feels like he cares a lot like about the lolly. Unk still streams in his late 40s? Every day, baby. Hey, it's not working when you... What's that cliche line? When you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. What anime conclusion has disappointed the most? Dress Up Darling Season 2. Fuck you, Kitagawa Marin. Get fucked, bitch. What I consider non-anime reactions? Yeah, I'm down as long as people are wanting it, right? While I do something special for 100k subs on YouTube, I will record a video where I piss on my silver play button and say, superficial milestones like this is what makes people not locked in and lose their sight of greatness. Kill la Kill, I'm down. I'm down. Hype for Classroom Elite? I'm very hyped for Classroom Elite Season 4. Honestly, I'm very excited for that, just like ReZero. Tea or coffee? Coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoon. While I watched Bleach last season, I don't know what we're going to do about the 1,000-year blood war. There's too much time happening right now. There's too much shit to happen. Alright, that's 30 minutes. I'm done. 30 minutes of Q&A, we're done. We gotta get to the other stuff. Bye-bye. Get the fuck out of here.